Hello everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for visiting with me today. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel, The Cutting Board. We do all kinds of things here. We do true crime content, we do DIY, SFX makeup, hauls, product reviews, vlogs, food content, and most importantly, at least to me, Disney content. So if any of that is of interest to you, please join me. I have a lot of interest and I want to share them with you. In this video, obviously, we're going to go over some Disney World tips and tricks that I have that, other people have them too, but they're mine as well. And this is to make your Disney World vacation a little easier, especially if it's your first time or you haven't been in a while. Now, if you are a pass holder, do not forget to ask for your pass holder discount when shopping, dining, and booking certain activities. Cast members will often ask, but if they don't forget to ask yourself. You can check what all you get a discount on at the Disney World website under pass holder discounts. I swear to you, I swear it, I think that I've gotten my money's worth with discounts alone from the purchase price of the pass. Now, some of my favorite discounts is World of Disney at Disney Springs. It's 20%. I love it. The Tea Caddy at Epcot, another 20%. The Lego store at Disney Springs is 10%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it can add up. Behind the Seeds tour in the land at Epcot is 15%. Keys to the Kingdom tour at Magic Kingdom is 15%. Drawn to Life by Cirque du Soleil at Disney Springs, you get a discount on those too. That's 20%. Starlight Safari at Animal Kingdom Lodge, that's a discount. There are more than a couple hundred discounts to take advantage of if you are a pass holder. And don't forget about your pass holder discount. Don't forget about it. And don't forget about it for Disney resorts. Plus, you get free parking. Speaking of annual passes, this will probably work best if you are a Florida resident, but that also depends on several factors like the length of your visit. Compare the prices of a pass, like an annual pass, to how much the trip will cost you without an annual pass. Like compare and contrast. Sometimes it works out to cost a little and sometimes a lot less to just purchase an annual pass than to buy tickets for each day. And be sure to take into account those discounts. Also consider you get Photo Pass for about $100 additional on your annual pass. That would be all of your Photo Pass downloads at no additional charge, and those can add up. Those are expensive. You download them, save them to Shutterfly or your favorite photo printing service, and if you're a hard copy person, get your hard copy printed photos. I love printed photos, so that's what I do. I use Shutterfly. Even if you don't get an annual pass, you can purchase Photo Pass or Memory Maker with your vacation package, and I highly advise doing that even without a pass. But definitely measure getting an annual pass to the vacation package that you have or you're going to get. Without an annual pass, it can save you money in some circumstances. Not in every case, but sometimes it is worth it to look into. I think it is. I will do a video and show you how I did this when we went on a family vacation. It was me, Eric, my son, and his friend. We went for 7 days, and I'm going to show you how we saved money by just buying everyone annual passes. And keep in mind, if you just want the discounts and the free parking and, the discounted accommodations, discounted activities, then only one person in the party needs the annual pass. Not everyone has to get one, but everyone else can get tickets. But I'm going to walk you through all that in a future video. Hopefully pretty soon. I have to figure out how I'm going to present it because it is going to be detailed. Also, you're permitted to bring food and drinks into the park. Just no glass containers. I personally like to try all the theme park food, so I don't bring in food, maybe granola bars or something, but not really food. But I do advise bringing a refillable water bottle. Now, you can get free cups of ice water at most quick service restaurants, quick service spots. It's always a good idea to have hydration on hand, though. Hydrate lest you dehydrate, and stay hydrated. If you get weak and shaky, it's likely lack of hydration. Drink that water. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I should put it on a t-shirt. Hydration is more important to eating. And trust me, you will feel a lot better if you stay hydrated. I'll give you an example. A couple weeks ago, Marshall and I went to Epcot. We went on Guardians of the Galaxy. When I got off that ride, I felt like garbage. I drank a little bit of water and I felt like instantly better. It was so fast how quickly I felt better. If you don't have a huge appetite and you're dining at a quick service location, order a kids meal. Most, kids meals are pretty good. It'll cost less and the portion is plenty for one person. It really is. It's a lot of food in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like paying more than they are already paying to just be there. But I personally am a big fan of Lightning Lane. Yes, it can be expensive, especially for a big family. But you save... Hey, stop it. You save so much time, and time is money. But do keep in mind, with Lightning Lane, you will miss big chunks of the ride queues. And the ride queues are pretty epic. They don't play around. My favorite ride queue is Peter Pan's Flight, Haunted Mansion, and Guardians of the Galaxy. Tiana's Bayou Adventure, formerly Splash Mountain, and what else? Tiana's, it's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Oh, Rise of the Resistance. That queue is epic. And also Smuggler's Run. Epic. I think the queue for Smuggler's Run is better than the ride. Are you trying to get a super hard to get dining reservation? I'll tell you the secret. It's not really a secret. It's just getting up really, really early on the day you can start making reservations. Be up and ready at 5:30 a.m. on the day that restaurant is available for you to make reservations. That's 60 days before your first day. So, I have a trip planned at the end of May, and I have been trying to get a character breakfast dine-in reservation at Topolino's at the Riviera Resort. And I'm just never up at 5:30 a.m. 60 days before the day we go. This time, I've set an alarm. I'm going to be ready. I already set an alarm and everything like that to wake me up, so I am ready. I'm going to get that reservation. I hope. But that's the way to seal the deal, to guarantee you're going to get to eat at that restaurant. That's the best way to do it. That's the way to get that dine-in reservation. Basically, be the first one clicking in to get it. I know that's not really a fun tip. There's nothing fun about 5:30 in the morning unless you're still up from the night before from partying. But just trust me, that's what you got to do if you want a reservation at one of those hard to reserve dine-in spots. If you want guaranteed dine-in at the too difficult to reserve restaurants, so that would be Topolino's for breakfast, because it's the best character breakfast there. It's a really good experience. Everyone loves it. It's Mickey, it's Minnie, it's Donald, it's Daisy in their art outfits. So if you're trying to book for dinner at Topolino's, their dinner reservations are a lot easier to come by. They're a lot easier to get if you just want dinner there. But those aren't character. If you want the character breakfast, you got to be on top of it. Ohana's for breakfast or dinner. Space 220 in Epcot. Another really hard reservation to book, Chef Mickey's. That is another tough one. Now, people say Art Smith's Homecoming at Disney Springs is hard to get a reservation at, but we happened to be walking by that restaurant just a couple weeks ago around 10:45 a.m. one weekday morning, and we decided, hey, let's see if they have any tables. And we walked right up, they sat us right down, and it was great. The service was incredible. It was amazing. I tried to get a reservation for that day at Homecoming, and I couldn't. We went up there, and they were able to seat us like right away. So, but I think, and this is just a suspicion of mine that I've heard other people have, I think Homecoming only puts a few tables up for reservation. And if you walk up at a prime meal time, you're probably going to wait, and you're probably going to wait a long time. I just think that we got really lucky. But I do think if you get there early enough, especially on a weekday, like before 11, like right before, I think that you can get a table at Homecoming. And I don't think it's that tough, really, and I don't. Victoria and Albert's and Monsieur Paul, I haven't been to either one yet, but I hear are really difficult reservations to get as well. I foolishly didn't think that they would be difficult to get because they are the most expensive restaurants at Disney World. But I also hear they are both very much worth it. And I can't wait to try both of those restaurants. Monsieur Paul will probably be first. It's at Epcot in the French Pavilion. I'm really looking forward to those coming up sometime in the hopefully not too distant future. Epcot has 4 festivals. I held up 5 fingers. 4 festivals every year. Food and Wine, Festival of the Holidays, Festival of the Arts, and Flower and Garden, which is actually going on right now. Each festival, not just Food and Wine, but each festival have outdoor kitchens with special dishes and treats themed to that festival. If you want to participate in the good eating, get yourself a mini gift card that they'll be on a little wristband, and you just load it with the amount that you want to spend or amount you don't want to go over. That way you can stay on budget if you have a budget. When shopping, use mobile checkout in your Disney app where available. I always use it at World of Disney. It's so easy, and I think it's fun. It's stupid, but it's fun. You just go in your app, you go to merchandise checkout, select the store you're at, scan your item, and complete the purchase right there on your phone. Show your mobile receipt to the cast member at the door, and they'll, if there's any kind of security tags, they'll remove those, and then they'll give you a bag. It's so fast and easy. The lines are always crazy, but mobile checkout is the way to go if you can. If you want to resort hop, like travel around and see all the different resorts, because that's fun to do in my opinion. I love resort hopping. Remember, if you are a pass holder or resort guest, you get free parking at the theme parks. This is important for this tip. So a few things I like to do. I park at Hollywood Studios and resort hop on the Skyliner. Doing that, you will be able to see the Riviera, which is so beautiful, Caribbean Beach, Art of Animation, and Pop Century. You can also take a friendship boat from Hollywood Studios to the boardwalk, which is also awesome, the yacht and the beach club, and also to the Dolphin and Swan. Then you can go and park at Magic Kingdom and use the free transportation, the tram and the monorail, to visit the Grand Floridian, which I think is beautiful. Eric hates it. The Polynesian, which is also beautiful, and the Contemporary, which is beautiful but dated. And you can also get on a boat at the Magic Kingdom entrance without paying to get in the Magic Kingdom and go to Fort Wilderness Campground and the Wilderness Lodge. Now, this next tip, I can't promise it will work, but it has worked 100% of the time for me. If you want to check out My favorite little resort, Port Orleans French Quarter. I love it. It's so cute. Drive up to the gate, the security gate. Tell the security guard you wanted to get some beignets. They have let me in every single time I've done that. If that gets you in there, you can also take a stroll along the Sassagoula River and visit Port Orleans Riverside, which is also a great resort. They have a great restaurant there called Boatwrights. I like it a lot. Best, in my opinion, best French onion soup on property. Now at the Port Orleans resorts, you can take the Sassagoula River cruise to Disney Springs and switch boats to visit Old Key West Resort, which is also really cute, and Saratoga Springs. Your best bet for Animal Kingdom Lodge, my favorite resort, Animal Kingdom Lodge is my favorite resort, is to make a dine-in reservation at any of their amazing restaurants. You can't go wrong at any restaurant. I recommend Boma. It's probably my favorite resort restaurant on property as of right now. Or park at Disney Springs and take a bus. Now, for the all-star resorts, unless you are staying at one, in my opinion, they are the hardest to get to, even though they're all values. There's only bus transportation to them, unless you're staying at one and you're driving to property. There's no place to make dine-in reservations, so you can't make a dine-in reservation and get in with that. And they are each so big, you'd want to take a bus to each one. Now, the guard might let you in if you explain that you are just trying to visit every resort. Just be real nice and respectful, and if they say no, accept it. Don't argue. If time and budget allows, do a resort day. Enjoy the pool, chill at the hotel, just be lazy. Re-energize for the next day. Dine-in pretty much shuts down at 11 p.m. So if you want to get some late night bites, there are 3 gas station convenience stores on Disney property, as well as a 24-hour McDonald's. And hold on, I'm sorry. So I'm going to start that section over. I'm sorry. Someone knocked on the door and Brian started barking. So dine-in pretty much shuts down at 11 p.m. So if you want to get something to eat, some late night yummies, there are 3 gas station convenience stores on Disney property, as well as a 24-hour McDonald's. And if you want to leave the Disney bubble, White Castle, Del Taco, and Wawa are pretty close by. White Castle and Wawa are open 24 hours, and Del Taco is open really late, like 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure which one, but it's open really late. Disney uses paper straws, which I know a lot of people don't like. I personally hate them. I just choose to not use a straw, but if you need a straw and you hate paper straws, bring your own reusable straw. Bring your own reusable one. Make sure you have the scrubby thing to clean it out. Do not wear brand new shoes. I shouldn't have to tell you this. My recommendation for footwear is Skechers. So far, of all the shoes I've worn to Disney, Skechers are the most comfortable. Get some Skechers for your Disney trips. If you are a lone traveler or you don't mind being separated from your group, from your party, take advantage of single rider lines when you can. That can really cut your wait time. But keep in mind, you will miss out on a lot of the queue. The single rider line for Rise of the Resistance, I think, is really the biggest screw job there is. It's really crummy because it's great that you don't have to wait in that big old long line, but you miss a crucial part of the experience. You miss, in my opinion, a crucial part of the story because it's telling you a story. But if you don't care about that, you can save a lot of time doing single rider. You can. Oh, this tip. This is a good one for those who want to save money. This is a good tip. You can use your Target Red Card to purchase Disney gift cards at a 5% discount. It's not a huge discount, but every penny counts. You know what I'm saying? So go to Target and get those. If you're celebrating a birthday, anniversary, your first visit, or whatever it may be, get a celebration badge from your resort, from the check-in desk, or at guest services at any of the theme parks, and I believe even Disney Springs. It's a great little souvenir and get you a little extra attention if you like attention. If you are going to stay at Caribbean Beach, the best sections for quick access to the Skyliner is Jamaica and Aruba. If you are visiting Walt Disney World Resort during the Christmas season, do a deluxe tour hop. Hop the resort so you can see all the beautiful decor and gingerbread displays they have. They are beautiful. But that's it for now. I have many, many, many more tips and bits to share, and I will in future videos. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to all of you later. Bye-bye.